Just wait till it's free, but I thought free means we don't have to pay.
Yeah, free you don't have to pay. You have to pay.
What's
You're going to pay a lot.
What's a few more dollars in taxes? Well, I mean, what's the difference, right?
Exactly.
Okay, I'm just joking with you. Pull the plug on Obamacare. Wow, those are pretty strong words, huh? Almost as strong as Harry Reid calling you guys evil mongers. What do you think about that?
Yeah,
That's the
right?
Senate Majority Leader calling
Please.
Americans who are evil mongers.
Oh, you know, we don't have any rights.
I don't think I've ever heard that before from somebody in that position. Have you guys ever heard that from? And Nancy Pelosi, she's third in line for the presidency, calling these protesters aligned with the Nazis.
Intimidation.
You think they're trying to intimidate you guys, or do they feel intimidated?
No, intimidate us. Anyone that has a different opinion.
Right. Those are pretty immature tactics, wouldn't you think? To call people, demonize them like that?
What are they worried about? What are they worried about?
Maybe they're worried about their jobs. Political future. Thanks very much. Well, that umbrella's a good idea. I should have brought one. How you guys doing?
Good.
Wow, you look like you're all set here. You came prepared. Wow, my favorite Martian from the USA here. So, you took time out of your day to come on a Saturday when most people are enjoying themselves at the beaches.
Yeah, I have so much work to do today.
Really,
It's my only day to do everything I have to do
you
at
must
home.
be determined. What does your sign say?
I am determined. Hands off healthcare.
Okay, and you think government or is not the right agency to correct our healthcare problem?
That's right.
Okay. And what's your biggest fear about that?
Oh, there's a lot of fears. For one, life. You know, I think that they're going to be intruding on our lives and making our decision. It's not working in England. It's not working in Canada. What makes us think we're going to do it here?
Well, some people claim it is working there, and we should emulate them.
It's not. Coming here for health care. It's not working. People are dying with breast cancer in their later stages because it's not even being treated. It's no good.
I think the average wait in Canada for some routine treatments is 4 to 6 months.
Yes, that's right.
Would you want to wait 4 to 6 months for an ulcer?
No.
Okay. Well, the government's giving us all an ulcer, aren't they?
I think our forefathers had it right. Small government, and and the more we get away from that, the more we see this country going downhill. So.
Well, Ronald Reagan had it right 30 years ago when he said government is not the solution, government is the problem.
That's right.
And he got it right then, and he won by a landslide. You think Republicans should return to that kind of thinking?
Definitely. They need to stand their ground.
I kind of think that's one of the reasons they lost the last election, is that they started getting into the spending spree that the Democrats were doing for years.
That, and I think they give in to a lot of things. I think they compromise a lot.
In the spirit of so-called bipartisanship, right? Okay, thanks for your comments.
Thank you.
Watch yourself, sir.
Okay. Thank you. How you doing, sir? You really had enough of this government, huh?
Oh, I had more than enough.
But it's only been, 8 months? You gotta give the guy a chance, no?
I think we ought to buy him tickets to go to Russia.
But I don't think he likes cold climate, though. I mean,
well, that's his problem, isn't it?
But then again, global warming might solve that, right?
He's full of soup with the global warming and everything else.
What do you think
if he's so smart, he doesn't even know what the hell he's talking about.
You think Harry Reid's being disrespectful when he calls you guys evil mongers?
Oh, no, he's a nice guy.
He's a Senate Majority Leader. That's a pretty powerful position.
Yeah, but I'm getting paid today, $1 million an hour.
Yeah.
Just to be here with this sign, you know.
So,
remember when Harry Reid said he could smell the tourists? That's disrespectful. That's an elitist disrespectful.
He said a lot of things. He also said the war was lost when we were in Iraq, right?
That's right.
He said a lot of
things.
things.
He's in trouble.
Yeah.
That's why he's in trouble in his home state.
And Nancy Pelosi called you guys like Timothy McVeigh. How do you feel about that?
I know she's losing the argument, because once you're losing the argument, you begin calling names.
Right.
They're calling names left and right. They're losing the argument.
Right. So you think they're getting a little worried about this movement?
I think they're very, very worried. And when Obama says he's happy to see vigorous debate, he's lying, because he wanted this passed already. He's lying. He's not happy about this at all.
Oh, you don't think that debate in Montana was for real?
Are you for real?
How about the girl in New England who was the daughter of a Democratic organizer?
Oh, well, that's just
With the mean signs.
That was,
the mean signs
that was
question.
potluck, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's possible, right?
Right. And we're the ones with the manufactured anger.
Right. You guys are the AstroTurf radicals, right?
Did you see the ads on Craigslist to come work for Obama?
Oh, not only on Craigslist, and I think in magazines and newspapers too.
Yeah.
You know, isn't it ironic they're using our taxpayer dollars to pay them to pay their organizers to go out
and it's sad
and promote Obamacare? And that's kind of wow. That's got to get under your skin, huh?
Very much so.
$2 billion of the stimulus bill went to Acorn.
Yeah.
That's our tax money.
How about the people in New York State that used stimulus money?
Who's that?
Now, not the debt, but the interest on this debt is compounding at 7%.
Anybody have anything to say to Harry Reid? He called you guys evil mongers. You have anything to say to him? No?
Nope. He's the head of the evil mongers.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
You guys have any swastikas on you? Nancy Pelosi claims you guys are in alignment with the some kind of Nazi organization.
Nope. And we haven't been paid to be here either.
You ever hear of Brian Baird? He's a Democratic congressman from the state of Washington. You know what he calls you guys?
What does he call?
Timothy McVeigh types.
Oh yes, right.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
How do you feel about that? That's a domestic terrorist, Timothy.
Yeah, right. Another evil monger.
Yeah. Do you guys feel insulted?
Do I feel insulted?
Yes.
Absolutely. To be
Okay.
called un-American, to be called all the names they're calling us, no. Redneck radical, extremist.
Well, first they started ignoring you, then they started mocking you, and now they're demonizing you.
Well, that's because they're scared of us.
Oh, okay, right. That does seem to indicate that,
Yes,
right?
it does.
Okay, so you think 2010 might be a different scenario for them, huh?
I think so. I think so too. I hope so.
You think these tea parties are an indication that people are waking up?
Definitely.
Definitely?
Definitely. And what
I'm a private citizen. I'm going to put this to you. I want real feelings and sentiments of the people at the tea parties, not what the White House is saying you are.
Oh, I see.
Okay, because they're calling you, they're saying this is all orchestrated, and that you guys have been paid off by special interests like the health insurance lobbies.
You see, that's wrong because today in the Wall Street Journal, $15 million was given to organizations to come and bust us up. The union. We are not.
Right.
We are not being paid to come here. We're coming here because we believe in liberty.
So that's the irony. The people who are supporting that Obamacare are the ones who are being bussed in and are being paid by being on the clock with their unions and protesting.
$15 million today in the paper. Going
Really?
to
You
people
read that in the
being
paper?
bussed into tea
What paper was
parties
that?
To disrupt the disruptive.
You know what paper that was?
Wall Street Journal.
Oh, the Wall Street Journal. That's pretty reputable.
Oh, yeah, pretty much. Yes, it wasn't Newsday.
I think they're the ones who also reported $2 billion of the stimulus money went to Acorn.
Yes, how about that?
That's our tax money, isn't it?
That is our tax money.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like paying for the bullets of your enemy to shoot back at you, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you
Good
very
luck.
much. Thank you. How you guys doing?
Good, how you doing?
Good. How do you feel about Harry Reid calling you an evil monger?
Oh, Harry Reid is wonderful. He's got about maybe
I'll wait until you come back.
6 months to a year to go, and he's done.
Well, that's his prognosis, 6 months to a year to live.
And he's finished. That's for
Are
sure.
you a doctor? Is that his prognosis?
Yes, his prognosis. And
Not looking good, huh?
it's not looking too good for any of them. Pelosi, Reid,
Oh, well, Pelosi
Dodd.
says that you belong to a Nazi organization.
Well, that's us.
Wait, let me check. Yeah, you have swastikas on you?
No swastikas.
No
I
swastikas?
do have some Nazis on my shoes, though. K-N-O-T-S-I-E-S. Nazis. See them?
Oh.
Those are Nazis.
Oh, no, those Nike New Balances. Okay.
There they are.
Right. Do you know a congressman from Washington named Brian Baird? He's a Democratic congressman.
Sure do.
He called you guys Timothy McVeigh types.
Oh, that's us. That's us. Good for you, Brian. You haven't got long to go either, buddy.
What's your message to the people of Washington about him?
First thing they got to do is shut that place down completely. Shut it down. We'll start from scratch.
Right,
What
so-
we need is some Americans down there. Forget these politicians.
Right.
On both sides.
So,
Both sides.
so the real change is going to come in 2010, right?
It certainly is. We got two governors that are going to start right out this November.
That's all. Good. Thanks. We're glad that you're on board.